Now let's design this ring together. Open SolidWorks and start a new part. On the top plane, start a new sketch. Create 2 circles in the sketch. Set the diameters to 80 and 72 millimeters. The ring thickness here will be 4 millimeters. Now open Extruded boss/base and set the thickness to 4 millimeters. Then assign a color to the part and click OK. Save this part as ring. Now let's design this pin. Start another new part. On the top plane, start a new sketch. Create 1 circle with a 30 millimeters diameter. Then open Extruded boss/base and set the length to 80 millimeters. Create the thickness here as well. You can also do this with mid-plane. Now add 2 chamfers on this face and this face. Set the chamfer to 1 millimeter at 45 degrees. Enter 1 millimeter for the chamfer length. Set the angle to 45 degrees. Select both faces and click OK. Now assign a color to the pin and save it. Next, let's model this part too. Start a new part. Then go to the front plane and start a sketch here. We want to begin the design from the front view. So apply the dimensions shown here to the sketch. Create 2 circles with diameters of 30 and 40 millimeters. Set the first circle to 30 millimeters. Set the second circle to 40 millimeters and add a centerline. Draw the centerline from the origin like this, with a length of 200 millimeters. So the centerline length is 200 millimeters. Now create 2 more circles in this area. Their diameters are 50 and 70 millimeters. So create those 2 circles here. If the drawing gives you the radius instead of diameter, just multiply it by 2. That gives you the diameter value. Now draw a horizontal line through the center of this circle. Then use trim entities to remove the extra lines. Cut the extra segments like this. Now draw a line from this point. If it snaps tangent, go back 1 step so the next line becomes coincident. Then draw the line like this and relate it to the center line. Set the angle between this line and the center line to 2.5 degrees. Now also define a 12 millimeters offset from the center line. This is the distance from that point to the center line. Click the point and set that distance to 12 millimeters so the sketch becomes fully defined. Now we can mirror this line. Choose Mirror Entities, and in Entities to Mirror select this line. Then in Mirror About, select this center line. After that, click OK. Now open Extruded Boss/Base and create the thicknesses shown here. You can see that this side and this side have the same thickness. Both are 40 millimeters, so set the extrusion to mid-plane. Then apply 40 millimeters thickness to these sides. Now we need to create the thickness of the main body. Open Extruded Boss/Base again. Select this sketch and this body region. Then set the body thickness to 20 millimeters. Now we need to create a slot in this area. The cut depth shown here is 5 millimeters. So create the slot sketch on this face. Then use extruded cut to remove 5 millimeters. Now start another sketch on this face and create a straight slot. Create the slot shape like this. Give it a vertical relation with respect to the origin point. Now let's set its dimensions. The slot length is 75 millimeters. The arc radius is 8 millimeters, and the distance to the origin is 140 millimeters. So set that distance to 140 millimeters. Then use extruded cut and cut it 5 millimeters deep. That completes this cut. We need the same cut on the other side too, so use mirror. For mirror face, choose a plane that passes through the middle of the geometry. The front plane works well. In Features to Mirror, select the cut and click OK. There are also a few fillets to add here. This area has a 20 millimeters fillet. So create that 20 millimeters fillet now. Apply it on this edge and this edge. There is also a 35 millimeters fillet in this area. Now create that 35 millimeters fillet too. Apply it on this side and this side. Up to this point, we have finished these sections. Now let's continue the model and start a sketch here. Create the sketch on this face. Next, we need to make another slot. Use Centerpoint straight slot and draw the slot like this. The dimensions are given here. The slot length is 90 millimeters. Now set the arc radius. The arc radius is 10 millimeters. The thickness for this lug is also given here as 25 millimeters. Reverse the direction, set it to 25 millimeters, and click OK. This extra area must be removed next. So start a sketch here and use convert entities. That will project the edges so we can cut this area. Then choose through all. Click OK. Now we need to create two holes, one here and one here. Start a sketch on this face and draw two circles. Place one circle at this location. Place the other one here and set both diameters to 10 millimeters. Make them equal, then use extruded cut. Set the cut to through all. The model is almost finished. We only need a few more fillets. Create a 10 mm fillet. Apply it on this side and this side. Also create a 2 mm fillet on this face and this face. Apply it here and here as well, then click OK. Now let's assign a color. Choose a color for the part. This color looks good, so save the part.